Greetings! Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and we are going to start with the second half of the Hermit video. And in this video, we are discussing the Hermit card when it is in the reverse position. So always remember that reversals can mean one of two things. It is either an under achievement of this energy, or it's over, but the energy is not in balance. Okay, so what we have to remember about the Hermit card is that when it is in the upright position, it is a card about introspective, solitude, connecting to your higher self, being wise, being unaffected by others in that sense as well. However, when it's in the reverse, it could signify a few things. It could be being lonely, being paranoid, being extremely antisocial, being quite fearful of your movement, not really trusting yourself, really kind of wallowing in a lot of withdrawal energy. It could be a sign to kind of re-engage with the rest of the world, that you've been going through something, maybe a long bout of a depressive episode, and it's kind of time to come out of that. It could be socially, maybe you are feeling awkward around other people and you're just not connecting to people. And this could be that you are really just like, in some way, just like avoiding people in that way, right? On the flip side, okay, so that is like its extreme version, like the extreme isolation, right? But it could also mean that you are avoiding self-isolation. That it could mean that you are being fake busy. You're overcommitting yourself to people and things and projects that are happening because subconsciously there's maybe something you don't want to deal with. There's a situation that is maybe occurring in yourself that you're trying to avoid, and you're really just afraid of being alone and what your thoughts are, and that's probably happened to people before, purposely overcommitting yourself just so you don't have to think about a situation or a reality of stuff. So it could also have that connotation as well. So if this comes out in a love reading, and let's say you're already in a relationship and this comes out, this could mean that, let's say you're in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship, this could mean that the relationship is one-sided. Either you or your partner is feeling like kind of abandoned in the relationship, and maybe you guys are withdrawing from each other. Maybe someone is too busy to kind of connect to the relationship, and you need to examine why the sudden change has happened. Let's say if you are single, it's possible that this card is showing you that you have unwarranted worries about being left out, or like thinking that nobody wants you in some way. Maybe you're putting too much pressure on yourself to get chosen or to be in a relationship, and you need to just kind of relax. It could also mean that you have been single for way too long, and this is like a great message that's asking you to like really get back out there, because it's like you've been ready for a long time and now you're just it's like you're just avoiding what you really want. So it could also mean that that you are still in love with like an ex, and that you're still not over them, and that you are kind of like wanting to re-explore your past in that way. And once again, it could also mean that you are kind of ready for a relationship, and it's like you need to just like take the lessons that you've learned and all the times that you've had to reflect about some of the new love opportunities that are around, okay? But let's say it comes out in reverse and you're talking about your career or finances. So this could mean, if it comes out and you're talking about a job or your career, this could signify that maybe a change from working independently or solo to working in a team, or it could really indicate that a negative aspect of like not really wanting to work alone and like wanting to be part of a team in some way. So maybe it's time to kind of like incorporate other people, like your work, so that you can have better connections in that way. If you're talking about a financial matter, it could mean that you may need advice about from maybe someone who's wiser than you, who knows a lot more about finances than you, maybe to seek that out so that can help you make wiser financial decisions or investments, right, when this comes out. If we are discussing it and it's in a spiritual context, this could mean that you're overdoing whatever spiritual practice that you're doing, and that you are really like just putting yourself in a self-isolation mode, and that it's having negative effects on you, and that you're starting to wear yourself out, and maybe even other people around you, because they're not able to really connect with you as well. So I would say a good way to kind of get out of this energy and to put it in upright position, which is very positive in a spiritual reading, I would say try eliciting spiritual practices with other people, maybe like group meditations or tarot readings, or sharing Reiki with other people in that way to help you be more grounded. Because spirituality is also, it's personal, but there is a large element of it that is also societal and group oriented as well, and we can't forget about that part of it too, that also connects all of us as well, right? So that is the Hermit card in the reverse position. So like I said, you should always look for the cards that are around it to kind of clarify about whatever situation that you're inquiring. So I hope that helped a little bit. It's just some information about the Hermit in reverse in our major arcana. And one thing I am doing is really just kind of using just the Rider-Waite to talk about these decks. And I think a lot of other tarot creators have taken the inspiration from the Rider-Waite as well. So anyway, that's my information about the Hermit in reverse. Hope it was helpful, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.